Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival opened its doors on Thursday, June 10th in Manchester, Tennessee, but it was June 11th where the big boys started playing. Friday featured sets from Michael Franti and Spearhead, Kings of Leon, The National, LCD Soundsystem, Tenacious D, and the Flaming Lips featuring Stardeath and White Dwarfs. It also featured a unique set from Daryl Hall and Chromeo. The highlight of day one was the Flaming Lips with Stardeath and White Dwarfs performing Dark Side of the Moon just past midnight. Lips' mastermind Wayne Coyne talked about deciding to play Pink Floyd's famous album live, and he later explained in a press conference that it's a very exclusive performance for Bonnaroo.
It's still very nerve-wracking. We've only done it one other time.
You've only done it once.
That's why it's exclusive sort of show. It's like if you see this show, I don't really know if we'll ever do it again. So I look at these things as like, when bands go out and play, luckily they do sort of the same thing every night. And after about 20 shows, anything could happen. And Bonnaroo had approached us about playing, and we're always looking for some excuse to do something ridiculous. And we said, hey, let us play at midnight, and we'll do some of our own music, and then at the end of it, we'll do this big collaboration where we do Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon.
Michael Franti and Spearhead, who are festival veterans and now find themselves with a hit song, Shake It, said that Bonnaroo is a rite of passage for kids, now on par with Europe's best fests.
Bonnaroo is really the granddaddy of American festivals. And for years we played in the big European festivals. We play like Glastonbury and Roskilde and Denmark, and these festivals are massive like Glastonbury, and I always wondered, why doesn't America have a festival like this? And the thing that I think that makes this festival be unique is that, well, two things. One is that it's become a rite of passage for American youth. It's kind of like, doesn't matter where you live in America or even Canada, it's like when you turn 19 or 20, it's like you go into Bonnaroo and you get like 4 of your friends in a vehicle that's way too small. You've got all this food and these tents in there, and maybe some illegal substances for the first time ever, and you head down the road, you hope you don't get busted, and you go to Bonnaroo, and you do all these things you'd never tell your parents about.
Daryl Hall, who played a set with Chromeo, said it was also the live debut of his show, Live from Daryl's House, one of the web's best artist-produced long-form programs.
I was surprised and flattered and happy, because I think that this was a great way to launch the first live performance of Live from Daryl's House. I can't think of a better place to do it. So I was really happy when they called us up.
Day one of Bonnaroo also featured Kid Cudi, B.O.B. and Bonnaroo favorites Umphreys, McGee, and Les Claypool. YouTube also had streaming performances of the festival by Tenacious D, Tori Amos, and Norah Jones, but some of the performances were tape delayed or not live as had been advertised. You can still head over to YouTube's Bonnaroo site at youtube.com/Bonnaroo.
New Wave tried to kill the metal. They failed as they were stricken down to the ground.